we manage the operation basically through paper, right, or Excel spreadsheet. And as you can imagine, it's very hard, especially in terms of the planning, in terms of efficiency or productivity, and in meeting the customer expectation in terms of on-time shipment. So those are very challenging because, as you can imagine, there's no streamlined process. It's all fragment process, and you can say that almost every department is working on silo without much integration. Yeah, so with Odoo implementation, we do away with all those manual processes. We don't need to use any more paper. We don't need to use any more Excel spreadsheet. So everything in one system. And in fact, as Odoo is a cloud system, so we can have this employee working not only in the factory or in the office. They can work remotely at home, even abroad. So these are the really giving the advantage to the employee, to the company, in terms of flexibility in the working hour. And of course, it's an integrated system. We don't have to worry about the so-called missing data or miscommunication or the so-called the breakdown in the process. Actually, myself is a software developer also. So after the implementation of Odoo, I actually wrote some apps for the company, and those apps actually provide real-time feedback to the management. For example, I created a dashboard showing the MD on daily basis, the weekly order trend, sales trend, monthly trend, and also yearly trend. So at one glance, it's all in chart form and it's real time. So therefore, it's very useful for the MD, and he's very grateful that he has a big picture about the sales performance on daily basis.
Okay,
this is one of the best example. If without Odoo, this is not possible. Yeah, when we started to explore the idea of implement ERP system, we actually explore a few systems, not just Odoo. And finally, when we decided to use Odoo, we contacted I think it's Odoo Hong Kong.
Yes.
And then Odoo Hong Kong recommended us to work with Portcities. That's how we started. Yeah, so I remember we started working with Portcities in year 2021. Initially, it was very challenging because at the time it was COVID time, and we are not able to travel, and same as the Portcities people, they cannot travel to Penang. So we worked through the entire project remotely online.
Yes.
So as you can imagine, that is a challenge because of we have a different culture, right? Across the team, we have people from Indonesia, we have people from Singapore, we have people from Malaysia. We also have people from Malaysia.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had to navigate it through some of the challenges in terms of the cultural differences. And initially, there's a bit so-called some hiccups. I think because of the barriers in cultural differences. And fortunately, we managed to work through it with the leadership team from Portcities. I remember at that time was Stan. Yeah, it helped us a lot on bridging the gaps among the team. And finally, we worked through it and it became a success. Towards the end, I was really happy with the Portcities support. Especially Bambang, I always mention. So I was very impressed with Bambang's capability. He himself is a business analyst at that time. I'm not sure now, but I feel that he's really a very capable person and doing, to me, it's actually very multiple cap in terms of the role.
Yeah.
So to me, I rate the Portcities. If you say from rank 1, 2, 3, rank begin number 1, I'll say close to 1. I think at the initial stage, as I say, that could be some cultural differences. Those cause some so-called some hiccup in the process.
Yeah.
But overall, project management, I would say it's a world-class standard.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of, I think, cultural gaps that cause the problem. I think the support is, we are very satisfied with the Portcities support post-implementation. Most of the time, those respond timely, and issue can get resolved to the so-called to our satisfaction. Yeah, in terms of decision process, definitely it's improved a lot, because as you can imagine that those data from Odoo is real time, and with the apps that I create is also at real time. So therefore, in terms of decision making, you can say that it's cut down from weeks to a couple of hours. Yeah, I can probably share some experience in my previous job. So in my previous job, the company used Oracle, right? So Oracle is compared to Odoo, of course, Oracle is bigger. But to my experience, I found that Odoo is very right choice for company like Histotech. Oracle could be too big for Histotech. So from this perspective, yes, all those SME company, small medium enterprise in Malaysia, I think Odoo is the right choice. Yeah, I would recommend to any friends who is actually own SME. Yes. So I actually spoke to Wi-Fi before. We have the plan, or at least at this moment, the idea that we want to have a team of developers to develop apps that can be integrated into Odoo, right?
Okay.
And on top of that, there's another plan. There's another long-term plan. We want to integrate all our production machine, those we call it CNC machine, integrate direct into Odoo system. That means we can see from Odoo each machine, whether it's running or not, and at what time every unit of product produced by each machine. That is a long-term plan.